So in your songs, you talk a lot about relationships and loves and kind of things. So what's your vision of love, and what's love for you now that you're 21?
What's love for me? What is love for me? I would just say like safety and like not feeling, just never feeling afraid and never feeling like, you know, nervous or like walking on eggshells around somebody. I think you should feel very free and like able to be yourself. And really with all relationships, not romantically necessarily, but romantically, friendships, you know, platonically, whatever. I think it's, I don't know. I don't know. It's like hard to describe what love is. I don't know. I guess unconditional and just, but there's like lots of different versions of love. Wow. I don't know. Now that I'm thinking about it, I'm like, wish I had a better answer. But there you go.
It's a great answer. And your brother, he's a huge part of your career. So can you tell me a little bit about him, what it means to work with him since the beginning?
Well, Phineas is, I mean, he really is like my best friend when we get down to it. I think like, you know, no matter who is in my life and, you know, who I'm friends with, my brother will always remain like number one best friend. And I think it'll stay like that. I don't see us ever drifting apart. I think like, you know, as siblings do and people do, you go through phases of changing and needing some space from each other, you know, no matter what the circumstance. And I think no matter what happens to us and what phases we go through, I think we'll always remain, we'll come right back together and it'll be as good as it always was, which it has done so far. And getting to have him be my, you know, partner in crime and all of this has just been such a like blessing. It's really, really, I mean, you don't get to do that, you know, and also along with that goes like doing everything with my parents. You know, I've done everything with my mom and almost everything with my dad as much as I, you know, since I could. And, you know, we now we do everything together, all four of us pretty much. And it's just like, it's really special. And I know that it won't necessarily always be like that. And so I feel like I've been trying to really appreciate it for what it is and having that right now. And it's really special. It's really, really special. And I just have such a good relationship with my family, my parents, my brother. And I'm just like so grateful for it. I mean, they're all my closest friends.